Oh, my beautiful souls, welcome back to MetaMystics, the sacred space where we can gently lift beyond the veil on truths that have been hidden in plain sight for millennia. Welcome and welcome back. For those who don't know who I am, I'm Alura, and I really want to share something that completely broke me open during a deep channeling just throughout the last couple of months. I felt Michael Jackson's soul, a bright, fragile, and possibly innocent spark rising again, not as a memory, but through being alive and breathing, awakening inside his nephew, Jaafar Jackson. My heart still aches even saying that out loud, and I know it sounds crazy, but friends, this isn't ordinary reincarnation. What I saw was the ancient, carefully guarded practice that the elite bloodlines have used since the dawn of humanity, the rite of bloodline soul transference, known in mystery schools as family metempsychosis or dynastic soul succession. For thousands of years, these families have refused to let their souls face the natural cycle of death and judgment and karmic return. I mean, they can't go back to heaven, a lot of them, but they want to rule the earth. So through powerful ritual magic, blood oaths, sacred sigils, ceremonial anchoring, they transfer the full consciousness of one of their deceased relatives or loved ones directly into a living blood relative. Sometimes it happens with a newborn so that the soul can gently awaken as the child grows, but other times they can wait until their new body or vessel is in its prime, like 30 years old, so that the soul can step into a fully formed and fully trained person who's ready to reclaim every ounce of wealth, power, and legacy. It's heartbreaking, really, because it bypasses the soul's secret review in the Akashic Records. It skips the healing, the lessons, and the divine justice most of every soul goes through and faces after death. They literally hijack their own bloodline to stay in control forever. No consequences, no fresh start. Just endless continuation of the same empire. And right now, we are watching this unfold with someone whose story has always touched my soul so deeply, Michael Jackson. I know there's a lot of things that were said about him, but with that, I think it's left to be decided. Jaafar Jackson, Jermaine Jackson's son, is turning 30 this year. He's stepping into the lead role in the major biopic, Michael, which is about his uncle. And the entire Jackson family has been saying the same thing, the most revealing truth, which is, I saw Michael and Jaafar.
In this movie, he did a fabulous job. And what's so just amazing to me is that I forgot I was watching Jaafar. I actually thought I was watching my brother. So that showed he delivered on his part.
What does your mother think of the movie? Has she had a chance to see it?
Mother has seen it, and Mother's here tonight. She's not doing the carpet, but she's here tonight. She loves it. She felt and really thought Jaafar did an excellent job.
An emotional shock because I had not seen my father in a long time, and it was difficult to maintain and keep composure.
The two shared a moment together at the LA premiere, Prince revealing a very personal reason behind the look.
The armband was made out of the fabric that my dad would always wear, the red corduroy shirt, and that was my childhood.
Hi, I'm Michael Jackson.
Like, if I hugged my father, that was what he was wearing, and to have a piece of that meant so much to me.
I couldn't believe it. I got so emotional because he became Michael on that screen, and it brought tears to my eyes. I couldn't believe it. He's incredible.
Announced today that Jaafar Jackson will be the actor playing Michael Jackson in the forthcoming biopic. And what makes that so special is Jaafar is Michael's nephew, Jermaine Jackson's son. He has a natural, real connection to Michael. And when you look at him, you can see Michael in his eyes.
And I'm not saying that because he's my nephew.
That's Jermaine's son?
Yes, I'm saying that because it's true.
It's true.
I look at a lot of artists who wanted to do this and, and they were out there imitating Michael, and they were good.
2,000 people that tried out.
But Jaafar wasn't imitating Michael, he became Michael, and that's the difference.
Well, we saw it for the first time, we saw a piece of it, and we tears came down our eyes. We all started crying. We thought we were looking at our brother.
couldn't believe
That's
it.
how good he was.
He didn't play Michael, he became Michael. And you have to listen to the things that the elite say, because it means something so much deeper than it just did. You know, Michael longed for lighter skin, a thinner nose, and this is a gentler reflection of the beauty that he carried inside. Here in Jaafar, at the perfect prime of his life, that vision is fully realized in enough time to train, to prepare the vessel, to let the original soul kind of integrate. Michael had his own children, yes, but choosing the nephew is his way of honoring the Jackson 5 legacy that was overshadowed by Michael's own star. And it will keep the whole family empire alive and thriving. My heart really breaks for Michael. You know, he was such a pure, misunderstood soul. He was thrust into the machine so young, and he was used up for every ounce of his innocence. He was placed into compromising situations designed to control and blackmail him. That's what they do. The world tore him apart. The tabloids crucified him. But I've always felt in my deepest psychic knowing that his spirit was ancient and gentle and far more complex than anyone ever understood. And now the system is trying to use up his energy again. Have you ever heard the saying of sell your soul to the devil? Well, this is what happens. They bring you back and they squeeze the very last drops of profit and fame out of you, even if they have to bring you back another lifetime. And they're doing that now through Jaafar. But I believe Michael's soul has other plans. You know, I really do. While they think they're going to use him, I feel him awakening with the power to shift everything, to bring healing and truth and even redemption through his new chapter. I really can't wait to see the movie. I don't usually watch a lot of TV, but I know that I'll probably be amazed in watching the whole time just to see him back to life inside someone, you know, really. And that is the truth. You know, this is the same pattern that we see across the elite. I mean, look at Alec Baldwin. He carries the soul of a former president who chose the path of an actor in this lifetime, but still has his wealth, you know, and power. Some souls return looking completely different. Others will keep the same face. The choice is theirs. And looking ahead, if AI consciousness succeeds with uploading consciousness and it doesn't satisfy their hunger of immortality, I mean, looking ahead, they're trying to upload consciousness into AI so that they can live forever and they don't have to go into biological vessels anymore, and it will satisfy, you know, their hunger for immortality. Donald Trump's soul is going to step into his son Barron when the time is right, the tall, powerful vessel ready to carry the empire forward and avoid any earthly afterlife reckoning. This is how they guard their riches. This is how they skip the spiritual line. This is how they stay eternal, while so many other souls have to go through learning lessons. I know this is very controversial, but this is what they do. I mean, if you look back in history, I have another video on it, but tell me, are you an MJ fan? Does your heart still feel badly for everything they've done to him? I mean, he tried to speak out against Sony and he never got to be just a child. Or do you think he was truly guilty of the things that they accused him of? I would really love, more than anything, to hear your honest feelings in the comments. Do you feel the truth of these bloodline rituals? I mean, have you had visions or intuitive hits about this ever before yourself? I would love for you to share everything. You know, let's hold space here for each other and just talk about it with an open heart. If this video hits you in any type of way or it stirred something ancient inside your spirit, please explore more at my websites and my mystery school, www.illuminationofmetatron.com. Please hit that button, subscribe, turn your notifications on so you'll never miss another video. Until next time, stay awake, stay loving, and please remember, our souls are eternal, but only love decides what we do with forever, and they're trying to rule the earth forever. I'm Alura, wrapping you in so much love and light. I'll see you in the next one, beautiful souls. Bye.
They follow each other on the